Hello, everybody. This is JD. I'm going to be here talking to you for about 8 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. And what we're going to be talking about is what we have allowed to done or happen. But first, let me read you the statement. The Constitution is not an instrument for the government to restrain the people. It is an instrument for the people to restrain the government, lest it comes to dominate our lives and interests. Patrick Henry said that. And I say, yet today's government has come to totally dominate our lives. Plus, now the government completely encompasses our interests. Now, why do I say that? But who's at fault there? Who did this? Did our Constitution allow this to happen? Was it our Constitution? Or is it that we, the people, are the very tools that are destroying the Constitution? Look at yourself. I want you to ask yourself, am I one of those people who are destroying the very Constitution that our country is built on? I have sworn to defend. I try not to. I won't be. I refuse to be. But a lot of you out there are the very tools that are destroying our Constitution. Which ones am I talking about? All you out there who get up there and yell, I vote every time. Or those who say, I don't vote at all because the government doesn't listen in the first place. And those who say, I'm a Democrat, I've been a Democrat, I've always been a Democrat, and I shall always be a Democrat. And the other ones who say, I'm a Republican and shall always be. Well, how about you Greenpeace people who think the environment is the only thing in the world that matters? And you will destroy everything, including the environment, to prove your point. And I could go on and on, all your special interest groups. Each and every one of us have become the very tools the politicians are using to destroy and dismantle our Constitution. Now, what's the answer to this? What can we do? What can we do to actually stop this, you're saying? Okay, first, I want you to go and check out www.yourconstitutionistparty.com. That's Your Constitutionalist Party. Read it. Let's start down a different path. Let's turn our government around and choose the very same path our forefathers. It's up to us. It's our government. What we have right now is what we have chosen, each and every one of us. And I mean all of you. The politicians have taken over our country, has taken over our Constitution, does not listen to us, and have complete control of Congress, them and the lobbyists, the people who have the money. So how do we stop them? Simple. You all first must realize the responsibility of voting and how important it is. Second, do not vote the party system. That's what keeps it going. Every year it goes by, the Constitution gets weaker and weaker until it gets to a point where it really don't matter anymore. So start learning to vote your principles. You who don't vote, and you who vote straight party line, no matter what, you help to destroy our Constitution. You who vote special interest groups, because that's the only thing that matters to you, and everything else is totally destroyed. I cannot think of a single animal, plant, or environment that can exist totally by itself. It must have a combination. The same thing with our government. It must have a combination. Each and every one of you, each of you are very, very important. Please understand, we have created this problem, and only we can change it. Remember what I always say. I always say that it is our government. And this type of government we have right now, we have chosen, and us alone, nobody else. And we chose it by allowing the very people who are in power to be in power, by voting the strictly party line. Now, I'm not going to tell you I have all the answers. The person who sits up to you and says he has all the answers and he can fix everything, I'd run from. That's a fool that's lying to you. I'm not going to tell you that. I am going to tell you that the Constitutionist Party is now working on a mission statement, so that when you go to our website in the near future, you will see the mission statement, the goals of the Constitutionalist Party. Understand, you, the people, the government must serve. You, the people, have to support the government, so it has to be reduced into a size not to be a burden upon each and every citizen in this country. But whatever the burden is must be equally distributed among everybody, because everybody enjoys its benefits. Now, we do have some real problems, and we have to change. We cannot stay on the current Democratic or Republican path. Study our forefathers. See what they wanted for this country. Understand, there is a different path, but only you can make the choice. Only you are the one that matters. So every one of you, start checking me out. Start listening to what I say. Start telling me what you want to see. And together, all of us, we can make a difference. A very big difference. Together, we can turn our nation around and put it on the path of our forefathers. And it's not going to be done overnight. I'm not going to tell you I'm going to fix everything overnight, because it cannot be done. This started after the Civil War to where we are today. And it's going to take us a little bit of time to get back where we were when our forefathers got together. But believe me, we, you and I, can do it. We can truly have the government as outlined in the Constitution of the United States of America, and have the belief in God alongside, because we have something in our advantage. We are, one, true to our beliefs, whether it's in the Constitution or it's in God, and we are Americans. And together we can accomplish what others say are impossible. So again, I ask you to check out your Constitutionalist Party. Send me emails. Let me know what you want to see about this government. And let's choose a different path. Let's this time make a difference. We can make a difference, but only together. All of us. the independents, the non-voters, the Democrats, the Republicans, the Greenpeace, the liberalists. Let's get together under the Constitutionalist Party and free our nation and put it on the path our forefathers had chosen. Thank you. This is JD.